Hello, my beautiful artist of life. Welcome to another video in the art of loving, where we just allow ourselves to live a life in love, reaching for our dreams, becoming the artists of our life. And the sun is like so beautiful right now. So, like, let's take a moment to like watch the sunset right now because it's literally so beautiful. Um, but today's video is going to be about being afraid to dream. And that's in the title of this video. So if you clicked it, there's a message in here for you because, a lot of people say, start dreaming, dream, but there comes a fear with dreaming. There comes a fear of reaching for your dreams, feeling if you are worthy of your dreams. And sorry, I had to check if my microphone was recording because that has happened to me so many times where I record a video and then there's no audio. There's green. Yes. Um, and I lost my train of thought. Yes, and feeling that moment of like feeling of what happens if like I go after this dream and it doesn't turn out to be what I wanted, or if I go after this dream and then it turns out that I don't want this dream and I want to change. Like, so much can go through your head once you allow yourself to dream, because it starts with allowing yourself to dream. But then this like whole process of like once you actually receive your dream, which I made another video, I'll link it here, about receiving your dream, of belonging to your dream, then like it's not only of receiving your dream, but then like honestly, this whole process goes through your mind. And I know this because this was my process of beginning to dream, my process, but also the process of other women that I've and people that I've experienced with my clients, with other women, with my friends. Like, this is such an important step, is allowing yourself to not be afraid to dream. And mm, with that, I will read a poem from my book, Helping People Breathe, because it beautifully says basically everything that I want to say in this video. So I'll read it and then elaborate on it. And I don't have my book with me, so I'll read it from my computer. I was afraid to dream, afraid that my dreams would come true, and what would I do then if I were not worthy of my dreams? So I just did not dream at all, afraid my dreams were wrong for me, as I believed I was not worthy of the goodness of my dreams. And what if my dreams ended up not being what I wanted? So I just did not dream at all. I was afraid to dream until I realized I was worthy of the greatness of my dreams, and dreams are ever changing. So I began to unleash my dreams into my world. Let me just place my computer back down. Um, so that truly is my feeling of being afraid to dream. And I didn't know I was afraid to dream until I like started to like allow myself to dream and be like, wait, why haven't I dreamed before? Like, what has been holding me back from dreaming big, from looking past what is typical and allowing my mind to expand and explore potential? What has been holding me back? And the answer was that I was afraid to dream. I was afraid to dream because I did not feel that I was worthy of my dreams. They felt so big, so unattainable. But like I've mentioned in previous videos, the ideas you get are from God. They're planted in your heart for a reason. But I did not know that then. So I hope that this allows you to know that your dreams were planted in your heart for a reason. They are from a higher source, from God, that has planted them in your heart for you to go after and create the life of your dreams. But how can you create the life of your dreams if you are afraid to dream, if you don't feel that you are worthy of your dreams? And I experienced that because I fulfilled a dream this weekend. It is the beginning of the fulfillment of a dream. Let's say that is just the beginning. And I like took a moment to think, why have I never really like fully allowed myself to explore this dream? I was so like adamant on it happening in this one certain way that I didn't allow myself to explore it in different ways, which is also really important when you're allowing yourself to dream. You honestly don't know how it's going to manifest a lot of the times. And so it's so important to not hold on so tightly to the how it's supposed to happen. And when I like dove deeper, I was like, well, in this aspect, I honestly did not feel like I was worthy of it. I felt like I felt separated from it. I felt like I wasn't worthy of truly attaining this dream. Like, maybe I didn't fit into it. like it wasn't maybe mine. Like I didn't know really how I would feel in this dream. But the beautiful thing is that when I allowed myself to actually explore this dream this weekend, I found out that I do, in fact, love it. And it is something that I love, but not necessarily in the aspect of how I was going about it, fulfilling it. There were certain aspects that I loved and certain aspects that I didn't love. And with my poem, I said that there might be a fear of what happens once you attain this dream and it's not everything you wished and hoped it would be. But the beautiful thing is that you can change. Maybe it wasn't about the end goal of this dream, of truly attaining the dream, but about on the journey towards this dream becoming the person who can hold this dream. And maybe that's leading you somewhere else. You don't really know where your dreams are leading you, but going after what is planted in your heart makes you become the person that you truly are, because you discover who you truly are by going after your dreams and not holding back. You discover this courage that has always been within you. You discover what you like and what you don't like. And that's so beautiful, is that allowing yourself to dream, going after it, you discover who you are even more. You see what is for you and what isn't for you. So don't let the unknown hold you back, but let it be this beautiful journey of going after things for the fun of exploring yourself even more, of seeing what you like, seeing what you don't like, and then being able to adapt. That's the beauty of life, that we don't have to hold on so tightly even to these dreams. But once we see it and we feel, you know what, this was a dream and I'm so happy I'm so grateful and happy I was able to experience it. But maybe like I like this aspect more than this other aspect, you know? And so to allow yourself to be changing, be adaptable, flow like the water, like that is the beauty of life. And what truly held me back was this feeling that once I make a decision, I can't change it. Once I say this is my dream, it has to be this. But the beautiful thing is that dreams are ever changing. And once I began to unleash my dreams into the world, like my dream said, I began to live more of the life of my dreams, more of who I truly am, because I allowed myself to dream instead of fearing dreaming, fearing already this idea that my dreams, like not allowing myself to dream because of the fear. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. And so don't allow the fear that maybe your dreams aren't for you hold you back. Because the only way you will know that is if you go after these dreams. And like with this dream that I'm beginning to explore now, I see that there are aspects I love in a certain environment and other aspects that maybe don't really necessarily match my values. But as the artist of my life, I get to choose. I get to choose. And now, because on the journey towards this dream, I have uncovered myself on such a deep level. I have gotten to know myself. I have become so rooted in myself that I know what is my yes and I know what is my no. I know my values. And so I encourage so many people to dream. And because dreams make you feel alive, they give you this like momentum towards life, but you also uncover yourself in those dreams, who you truly are. Because for me, I had dreams and there was a moment in my life where yes, I was afraid to dream, but once I allowed myself to dream, I was like, there's no way I'm living this life without trying these dreams, without going after these dreams. And that ignited this confidence within me, this determination, this devotion, this devotion to something greater than me, because my dreams are in connection with God, that I did not even know I had. And I uncovered myself such a beautiful such a beautiful way. And so I want to inspire you to dream, to allow yourself to dream, to just uncover like all the magic that lies within you and within this world once you allow yourself to dream. And dreaming, I'm recording on my phone, so I can't read what I wrote in my notes app. But a few days ago, I wrote that dreams truly made me want to live again as well. I think I said that about creation in another video, but dreams as well, because I began to see that these dreams are in my heart, which also adds on to being able to co-create these dreams with God, which makes you have this life force energy within you. But having this dream planted, this vision, makes you look towards the future and take steps towards that future. And which is also so beautiful when you feel like you are stagnant in life, when you feel like there isn't that much momentum, or you feel like there might be this stagnancy in life. Allow yourself to dream. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and see Allow your mind to expand and see potential. Begin to dream. Beautifully begin to dream. So, this is your reminder to not be scared of dreaming, but to allow yourself to dream. I ran out of storage again, so here I am back. But as I was saying, I say all of this with love because I know how hard it can be when you begin to allow yourself to dream when you have been so closed off to dreaming. And so, if you're looking for one on one mentoring, where we truly build the foundations of becoming the artist of your life, which allows you to dream. And becoming the artist of your life starts with building that foundation of feeling worthy, of your inner confidence, of releasing the fears that lie with allowing yourself to dream. And I offer one-on-one mentoring, so message me on Instagram for more information about that. You can also book a one-on-one activation session with me, and you can also find my books, I Saw You in the Sunset and Helping People Breathe, which is the book that has the poem that I read today. Yes, that I read today. You can find the links to them down below and allow them to activate them. Allow them to activate you in remembering your inner knowing, your inner worth, your inner love. Let them be a mirror to seeing yourself and the truth within you on a deeper level and releasing what doesn't serve you. And like, comment, subscribe to become part of this soul family and allow yourself to dream. Don't be afraid of dreaming today. Allow your mind to expand. Allow yourself to see possibility, to see potential, because that makes you feel alive. Allow yourself to dream today. And the sun looks so beautiful right now. Let's take a moment for the beautiful sun. We love the sun. But yes, have a beautiful, beautiful, and lovely day today.